What's up, guys? Welcome back to M3 Vlogs. I know it's later in the evening. I've already had my shower. I look like hell, but I'm here, okay? I'm here, and I wanted to share with you guys what I'm doing with my resin, okay? I had a lady that wanted me to make her a wolf head, so I made her a black and gray wolf head. And I offered to let her see other colors, so now she wants me to make her a white one with blue eyes. And yes, I do put eyes. I use little gems or rhinestones or whatever to make eyes and make it look really, really cute. She really likes the gray and black one that I did for her. It's got red eyes. I'm also going to make some love bears for Valentine's Day. And those will be like a deep red. And then I should have enough resin left to fill up some dog tags. So this is what I'm going to do tonight. If I have any resin left over, I'll probably put it in one of the other molds that I have, one of the bigger ones. That's usually what I do. And then I'll turn it into something else. That's just how I work. So right now I'm going to mix up the white for this wolf head mold. Okay, this is a mold I received. I bought these. This video is not in any way sponsored. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of resin to the actual head of the wolf because I want to make sure we get into all the cracks and make sure there's no, like, air bubbles. So I'm adding some into, like, the ears and into places that might be, might be a little harder to reach. And then I just do, this is my personal preference. This is what I do with certain ones because of the air bubbles. This helps keep some of the air bubbles under control. So I poured a little bit of resin in here. Now the rest of him will be white, so it won't really matter. You'll still be able to see it. But this is what I do with this one. To make the resin, you just get the resin and the hardener. And you mix, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So however much resin, that's how much, hardener you use. And you want to be careful when you mix it. You want to make sure that you mix it carefully and make sure you take your time mixing it. Number one, because, I'm not as worried about air bubbles as I am the resin actually setting up. I actually did some the other night, and I don't know what happened, but somehow or another it didn't get mixed up well enough. And I was doing it with my daughter, so it's very possible that I was distracted, and it's basically, it's trash. So I've dumped out so much resin this week, and it's not even funny because resin is not cheap. I think for those 2 gallons, was $80. So this is not cheap by any means. I get my resin from Hobby Lobby. I find that it's cheaper at Hobby Lobby than it is Michael's, and you get more for the price, if that makes sense. So I'm going to do white, and as you can see, I use all these little popsicle sticks, and I have mixed this very well. It does have air bubbles in it, but air bubbles can be worked out. I'm more worried about it being mixed well and making sure that the hardener and the resin is mixed well together than I am about it actually getting, a couple air bubbles. A couple air bubbles are not going to, it's not going to mess up too much, especially because majority of the time the air bubbles will rise to the surface, and you can just pop those later. Or pop those after your resin sets. But, just as far as, everything else goes, you want to make sure that you do it, you mix it really well. So this is mica powder. This is white. It has kind of a pearlescent color when it's in the resin. Now, I'm just going, a little bit of the stuff goes a long way. No joke. A little bit goes a long way, and there's so much trying to come out of this right now. It's not even funny. Okay, a little bit goes a long way. But because I am making a white wolf, I want him to look white, but I also want him to have a little bit of the pearlescent color to him. So next, I'm going to add in this other white that has more of a pearlescent color to it, but this one is called Seashell. And I did order a bunch of these mica powders, so I have a ton of them. I think I have like 40 of them. And this one has kind of like a gold shimmer to it. So I'm going to add in a little bit of this Seashell mica powder. I bought a whole case of these. So I have so many colors now, it's not even funny. I'm going to set this one aside. popsicle stick. I have so many popsicle sticks. And then I'm going to start mixing this up. And I'll show you what it looks like because it's really, really pretty. When it actually sets, I don't have one of them up here, but when it actually sets, it's almost like an angel white. It's actually really, really pretty. So this is what I'm doing for this white wolf, and I'm going to give him blue eyes with blue gems. I have new gems coming tomorrow. I have more resin coming tomorrow. This is something that I've taken to that I really, really do enjoy doing. Even the disaster that was created yesterday from my resin not setting up, and I mean, that was a mess. If you ever have that happen, what I did was, I ended up with, especially my bears. I had two bears in the paw print, and then all of these, okay, all of these that got messed up because the resin didn't set. And we ended up with a gummy mess. So I'm going to tell you the easiest way to clean up the gummy resin, okay? And it takes a lot. Once the resin has set, it takes a lot to get the gummy stuff out. But what I did was I just mixed up a batch after I cleaned out the resin molds with acetone. You can use alcohol too, like the bottles of alcohol. And I cleaned them out. I got acetone all over the little popsicle stick, and I just started scraping it out. It helped to keep the gum from sticking to the popsicle stick, so it was a little easier to get out. I'd wipe it off on a paper towel. I'd keep scraping it out, and then after majority of it was out, the most of it, I mean, it's got to be like less than 10% left in the thing. You know, like some of those little cracks and crevices that you can't always reach. That's what I was dealing with. So last night, I just made a random batch of resin, poured it into the molds that were still sticky and tacky, because I washed them in Dawn water afterwards. So while they were still sticky and tacky, I poured a little bit of resin in them, so that way it would stick to the new stuff. So that's how I ended up with, I don't think this is one of them. Let me see. I made this one, and he is very, very sticky. As you can see, he's very sticky. He's very tacky. He's got the resin left on his feet, but it was just a random one that I made. I had just leftover resin, and that's what I made. And when I took him out, it pulled the rest of the resin out. And now I don't have that problem with my molds anymore. They're not sticky. They're not tacky. It was the same thing with the dog tag molds that I make. They were also sticky and tacky, and I ended up having to clean those out too. I did the acetone, the Dawn in water, and then I poured some resin in that I wasn't planning on using for anything, and I used it as a way to get the rest of the resin out. And it actually worked out really well, because I'm getting ready to use my my bears again, making love bears for Valentine's. Okay, now this is what it looks like. I'm going to show you this. This is what the white looks like. I don't know if you can see this. Let me see. I'm trying not to get stuff all over my phone, but let me see if I can show you this. Okay. You see how it's got like a pearlescent look to it? It's kind of pearly. Yeah, that is so I can pour it into this wolf head. And I've got mica powder everywhere, y'all. I have learned at this point to just accept the mess. And I've been cleaning it up like on the daily. Cleaning my desk with acetone, cleaning my desk with whatever. So now I'm going to take this, and I'm going to slowly pour it in. And I know there's still clear resin in here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix just a little bit, just to make sure we get some of the white down into like the face of the wolf. And then I'm going to come back up with the white, because this helps kind of work out some of the bubbles, some of the air bubbles. Now, you might still get an air bubble or two, but it's not going to ruin the resin, okay? It's really not. I mean, unless you're doing something with a point, and then an air bubble can kind of be a nightmare, but I mean, I don't worry too much about the air bubbles because I still think that the product comes out just as good. So at this way, I'm just working through this clear resin, making sure. Then I'm going to take the rest of this, and I'm going to, well, not the rest, I'm going to pour it until I get to the back of the wolf's head. And you do not want to overfill these, but you also do not want to underfill them. So when you're pouring your resin, make sure that you are going right to the line of whatever mold you're using. Because if you over pour it, it's going to look really bad, and you're going to have to go back and fix it, and if you can. And if you under pour it, it's going to have like a caved crease in it. It's going to look really bad. So this is my filled wolf. Now, you want to set these where they're not going to be knocked over, because this does use a lot of resin, and the resin is actually very sticky and very hard to get off your floor. You have to get to it while it is still wet, otherwise you're going to end up with a mess. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to set it over here on my shelf where I put all my resin stuff to set. I'm going to show you guys my gray wolf that I did today. My room is a mess, pay no attention. It's 7:18 at night, so here's the wolf that I did for a lady that requested it. He's gray, he's black, he's got red eyes, he's gorgeous, okay? And I also have a blue and white, a blue one too. My daughter made. So, now I still have some of this white left over, which is fine. Perfectly fine. I'm going to set that aside for right now because I'm going to mix up this red, this really, really deep red color for, I'm almost out of paper towels. That's not a good thing. I'm going to mix up this red color for these bears. I'm making love bears. And when you have different colors, you can always mix the colors into the mold. Like mix them. If you pour a little bit of one, a little bit of the other, you know, this, that, and the other, you can end up with some really cool designs. And that's usually what I do. I don't ever do the norm. I'm not normal by any means, and I don't do normal things. So if I want an ombre bear, I'm going to make an ombre bear. You know, if I want a gold and a pink bear, I'm going to make me a gold and a pink bear. That's just how it's going to be. That's always what I do. This one right here, he's blue, but he's got black in him too. You see the black? So, he's both colors. Now, with this red, what I'm going to do, because I want a deep red for these bears, I have the liquid color. One thing you do not want to do is add way too much liquid color to your resin, because it will change the viscosity, and it will make it won't set up as well. You'll still end up with gummy stuff. So, what you do is I take, usually, depending on the amount of resin, 1 drop if you're only doing part of a cup, you know, part of a little container. 2 drops if you're doing, let's say about half. And then 3 drops if you're doing a little bit bigger cup like I'm doing right now. I'm using, these are just those little Dixie cups you get. These are actually the Walmart brand Dixie cups. They're cheap, $1. $1.60 something for a pack of like 50 of them. And it goes a long way. It really, really helps when you're trying to, you know, do things and you want to be creative and you don't want to create a mess. These are super easy. I use them one time. I throw them away. I also have the silicone measuring cups. Those help me measure the resin. And so I do use those too. I have one drying right now that I just used when I measured this. Just make sure that whatever amount of resin you use the exact same amount of hardener. Otherwise, you are going to end up with a mess. It's not going to set up right. And I can show you what happens when that doesn't set up right. I still have the stuff over there because I ran out of paper towels. And I don't have the stuff to clean them out at the moment. So I have to make a trip to the store tomorrow so I can keep up with the stuff. So, put all my little glitters away. I have glitters, I have mica powders, I have flowers, I have confettis, I have so much. And one thing you need to do with your resin that will help prevent a lot of the bubbles. I know a lot of people get a lot of air bubbles, but I'm going to tell you one of the best things you can do. Stir it the same way. And don't be too fast with it. Stir it slowly. Because that'll help prevent a lot of the air bubbles from getting in there. It's like you're kind of like you're folding into something. It's like you don't want air to get in, you don't want air to get out. But here's this red. This is super, super pretty. It's got some shimmer to it. It's got some shine to it. It is a deep, dark red. And this is going to be for my bears. And since I don't have that tacky stuff in here no more, it should come out perfect. This is one of the ones that I messed up the other night. And I don't know how I did that. I have no idea how I did that. I wonder if I should give him some I'm going to do this and then I'll give him some white ears. Pour this in here. And see, I like to be creative. So I'll fill up his body most of the way. And I wish my other camera, for some reason, my other camera works, but when I go to put the video on my computer, it like looks all weird. So now I'm going to take the white that I still have left over from the wolf, and I'm going to put a little bit of pearlescent white in his ears. He's going to be so cute, okay? And you can see all of my finished products on Etsy. My Etsy store. Everything that I make is for sale. If you want me to make you something custom, I can do that too. You just, you have to let me know what you want. I can make you a custom wolf head. I can make you a cat. I can make you a deer. I can make you a penguin. Not a penguin. I can make you a bear. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, not a penguin. I don't have a penguin mold.
I thought you said a penguin.
I did say a penguin. I wish I had a penguin mold. I don't. Maybe I can buy one. Love bears. Love bears. Let me show you what it looks like. Forgive my room. It's a mess. There's the love bear. Now, he does have red on his ears, but underneath the red is the white. And this is the red resin, and this is the white. You can't really see the white until it's used. But it's kind of like a pearly white, so it's pretty. So this is one bear, and I'm going to set him aside and let him do his thing. Now, this one, I might do more white in this one. It's supposed to be a love bear. It's supposed to be cute, right?
Yeah.
Cute love bears. Right. Let's see. We're going to give him white feet. Put white in his feet. When you have pets, molds and pet hair do not mix. And I have pets.
Yeah.
What? I'm not cussing. What are you talking about? Oh, you need a password? I thought she said bad. She said a bad word. I was like, I'm not cussing.
No.
Not right now. Give it time.
Give it time.
Give it time. It's still early.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. I'll give it to you. I'm trying to fill up his ears here. I'm getting this resin everywhere, and I don't have any paper towels left. Can you give me a tissue out of that box?
A tissue?
Yeah, I've got a box of tissues there that I use for resin.
Maybe.
When I run out of paper towels. Tomorrow we're going to clean out those other molds.
You gotta give you like 2 or 3.
Yay, for me. We get to clean out all the molds tomorrow.
Tissue on her head.
Thank you.
Why did you say penguin?
I thought, for some reason, I meant to say pig, and I ended up saying penguin. My brain was thinking...
How do you mix those two up? My hair's crazy.
I don't know. My mind was thinking pig, but then at the same time, I was also thinking about a penguin, because it would be really cute.
Yeah.
A penguin mold? I mean, come on. You can't get no cuter than a penguin.
I see my, hair in the camera, and it's, like, crazy.
Yeah, mine is, too. I look bad. I just took a shower, though. I don't care. Love molds. My little love bears. They're so cute.
I like the white on top. That makes it look cool.
They're so cute. My little love bears.
Love bears.
So
Wait,
cute.
did you put the red in first?
On this one, yeah. The other one, I put the white in first.
Oh, this looks cool.
Except for the resin coming out the side.
You got on camera.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a globe. But I found out that with that globe, the more you pour in, once it gets past halfway, it's the air inside the globe is actually pushing the resin back out. So I have to figure out how to get the air out of it.
Weird.
That's probably going to have to be something I do in halves.
Yeah, you got to put one.
That's going to be the only way I can do that because the air gets sucked into it and you can't do nothing with it. Okay, let's do another love bear. Find me a big mold.
A big mold?
A big mold, something I can put some extra resin into. I'm going to put this red in some of these dog tags.
I just got resin on me from the molds.
Yeah, I was messing with one last night and I didn't realize how bad it was. I touched it and I swear I had resin all over me.
Oh my god. A big mold?
Yeah, a big mold.
How big?
Bring me the pyramid because I think that would be cool with some white in it.
I'll think about that, but okay.
I don't care. One or the other. I'm gonna do a red heart dog mold. A dog tag, a red dog tag. I've still got little bears to do, but
one for you to do. Where's it at?
I'm gonna put this red in here because I think it'd be a really cute dog tag.
Oh, here we go. A red bulldog.
A red bulldog.
Yeah, bulldog.
A red bulldog.
Yeah. Red and white. But you might need more resin for it.
Well, I still have to make another... I still have some right here that I need to make for the other dog tags. Now, let's move this without spilling it. That ought to be fun.
What? Like you make a mess first.
Yeah, we put these 2 micas up.
Micas?
Yeah.
Micas?
Mica powders.
I found a wolf.
Yeah, he's beautiful. He turned out really cool.
That's cool. I like his ears. Oh, one ear's broken.
It's the air bubbles that get in it.
His ear. It looks so dark in here. It looks creepy, but then like we have light over here.
Let's see. Here is the
mica powders. Can you take off the stick?
stick for that one.
Can you take off the stick?
Yeah. Now let's see here. Let's pour some red into the bulldog head. It's a bulldog. It's upside down because it's got resin in it.
You should have it upside down.
It's a bulldog.
Is it upside down? Well, no.
He's still a bulldog.
Yeah, but it's upside down.
Okay, pick me out another color for the other dog tags and the little bear.
Another color?
Yeah, find me another mica powder. A pretty one.
A pretty one.
A pretty one.
Surprises people.
Yeah, surprise me. Surprise me. I want to be thrilled.
No, we've already done this. Ooh. Mm.
And I won't edit this video, so whatever's in here, you'll see.
What about this one? This one looks cool.
It's a good thing I'm dressed, huh? Y'all don't want to see that. What is that one?
Cyan.
Cyan. What do you think that will mix well with the blue and the white? Look, the bottom half of his head is white, and it's like...
What?
That is cool.
That makes him look like
He's got like a white face and then a red body, like a red rest of his head.
like it's blue, red, white, and blue. Again.
That's more like white, red, and blue.
Oh, wait. So, what sign is that? What kind of flag is that? I have no clue. A Chile? No. That's
Texas?
Right. Yeah, I think so.
Ain't the Lone Star flag?
No clue.
There's still resin in here.
Still resin in it?
Yeah, here, make me an odd color.
An odd color?
An odd color to finish filling up the bulldog. Here you go.
In that one?
Here, you can pour it in this.
Let me get some ghosts though. I don't want to make a mess.
It's gonna make a mess anyways.
Oh, duh.
As long as those boys ain't trying to kill each other. Okay, now this is the mica powder that I'm using. It's called Cyan. And it's like a blue... It's like a blue mica, okay? I'm going to mix it into the clear resin I just poured in here. And if you mix your resin right, your resin should actually start feeling warm. That means that it's almost ready to set up. So, I got my bears. Those look really, really cool. What did she do to this thing? I thought she already used this one. It's not even open yet. Well, ain't no time like the present, is there? Get my tweezers here so I can open this without trying to get it everywhere. Might get everywhere anyways. And I just had a shower, y'all, so I'm gonna have to be covered in... I'm trying to get done. My 911 come on here in like 30 minutes.
You've had a shower and look at your hair. Look at mine. Mine is crazy.
That's a pretty blue. It hasn't even been opened yet.
I know.
I'm gonna take a stick here.
Popsicle sticks or whatever.
I've got like 1,000 popsicle sticks.
I mean hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
Look at this powder. I'm gonna show them this powder just because it looks really, really pretty. Look at this. Look at that. That is so pretty.
I know. That's why I picked that color. I haven't used it yet. Oh my gosh! How much you gonna put?
I didn't mean to. It sticks to the stick.
What is it?
It sticks to the stick. That's not wanting to shut. Okay.
All of them do that. They like tighten once they.
Okay.
I'm a surgeon.
This is kind of like a...
That's like a metallic light blue. With like a tatted green. It's like a light blue.
Do y'all see this?
Eh.
Look how pretty that is, y'all. Yeah. Looks like a bowling ball. It's like a bowling ball. Look at this. This is like awesome.
That's cool.
You need to hurry up with that resin because it's already getting warm.
Uh-oh.
That's how you know I mixed it well. Yeah, I look like crap. Pay no attention to what I look like right now. I'm doing resin.
Pay no attention to me. I'm just pouring
I'm doing resin. It looks like a one of those bowling balls. Bowling ball.
Bowling balls.
Bowling ball.
A bowling ball.
Put this in the little bear. Make us a little bitty blue bear.
Look, this is just me. Just pouring resin. It's a little bowling bear. Hey, get it? Bowling bear.
It's a bowling ball bear. Try not to overfill him. I'm trying to make sure he gets
That's what
filled
I
right.
do all the time is I overfill.
Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to overfill him because then the little bear looks bad when he's overfull. He looks like he's had way too much to eat. He ends up to be a bloated bear.
That's why That's why little bears are always supposed to have a little portion. Like mommy bear is supposed to have medium.
Alright. Oh, I'm going to do these tags with that. With this, once I fill up a little paw. I'm going to do a little blue paw.
I thought you were going to finish the bulldog. Is it, ain't that what you made that for?
Yeah, I will. I'm going to do these tags real quick, though.
Desk. Clump.
Resin on my desk? Here, Brat.
I'm my brat. I'm not.
Brat, you're making a mess.
You're making a mess.
I don't care. That's what acetone's for.
It's like you said a bad word.
I did not.
Sure about that?
Look at this. Look how pretty. Oh my goodness.
Okay, that cup's empty.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
Hey, my goodness.
This is amazing.
I got it on a mold.
And if you follow me on my Instagram, you will see my finished products tomorrow. They will be on my Instagram. I always upload what I've done for the day and people love it. So my Instagram is d.spencer35. You can find me on there. You'll see a picture of
everything.
me. I don't know if it's a picture of me on my profile or not. I try not to put my pictures up anywhere. Ugh.
Another one.
I don't even like seeing myself in pictures. Scary.
Scary.
Scary. I'm not trying to scare people.
Really?
Are you doing these two?
What, those?
What color do you got?
Nothing. Do the bulldog first. Because that's probably... The rest of that's going to fill up.
Yeah, but I need these blue tags. If that lady wants to start one of these tags.
I'll make a blue tag.
Well, here, I'll do partial blue and you can do whatever color else.
Purple.
Do
I don't know.
blue and purple. Ah, I saved it from falling out. Did you see that?
That was so close.
That was close.
She flipped it over upside down and then you just like...
That was close, y'all.
That was close. Sorry for the mistake.
Okay, here's the... Got to pour this into the bulldog.
It looked like you were about to pour it on the desk.
Pouring it into the bulldog seed.
His head's going to be blue and... It's going to be purple, actually, because purple and blue makes... I mean...
Yeah, feel his head
up. That's probably good.
I feel his head up.
You can pour the rest of that in that one dog tag you started. That'll probably fill up the rest of it.
Oh my god. That is freaking cool.
Whoa, it made rings around it.
That is freaking cool. Look at it though. The bottom of it is red. Its face is white. And the back of it is blue.
And purple. Okay, I'm going to pick a color.
I don't have much left for this dog tag.
What's in the mystery box? Doo-doo. I was joking. It's just like... There's a kid in the background.
Because I'm not pooping my pants.
What? What? He just did
What did you say he did?
pooping his pants or something.
He did what?
I don't know.
If he's having those kind of problems, what are you calling him? Daddy, he can deal with him.
I'm going to do copper.
Copper. Copper.
I think that's actually...
See, I usually throw, especially when I have mica powders on sticks, I throw them away because I don't want to mix it with any other color. So,
Mica on.
here is the full, very full bulldog head. As you can see how it's full up here. I know you can see that. I'm not going to tilt it because it's going to fall. But you always want to make sure that you fill it up completely. That way you don't end up with
like edges.
a big edge and it just looks bad. So, this has to set for anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. Most of the time, I give them at least 12 hours. Now, if I do them at night like I'm doing them now, then I'll probably go to bed and then finish these in the morning. But if I'm still awake, then I will make sure that I get them out. Because then that leaves me the molds for orders or for whatever. And if you want to order anything, I mean, look me up on DsResinDesign. I am on, on Etsy. My store is DsResinDesign. I am trying to get, everything going. I'm still adding stuff. I add stuff daily.
Literally daily.
Daily. I'm adding new stuff every single day. I don't miss a day. I mean, this is something that I've really taken to doing. I have more molds coming. I have more gems coming. I have more resin coming. I have so much more coming. This is not the most of it. I am going to start doing fairy jars as soon as I clean out these molds that we messed up.
They're hardening still.
They are not hardening because I actually poured out that resin, mixed it with hardener, and poured it back in there, and it's still not setting up. The top one, the big jar, and it's still not setting up. So I'm going to dump those out tomorrow. I'm going to clean them out. I'm going to restart that process, and I'm actually going to add fairy lights to the jars. We're going to make fairy jars. So I'm going to put flowers in them. I have all these beautiful little flowers. I let's see. I have all these gems. I have confetti things. These are all the flowers that I have. These are so beautiful. I mean, I have so many different flowers here. This is the stuff that I told you guys I was ordering from Amazon. This was that big order. And I mean, I got something, every day last week. I got a package full of stuff. So I have flowers. I have glitters. I have
letters.
Letters. Actually, yeah. This is the opalescent glitter. We have the glitter letters, which I use for the dog tags and stuff. I can use to put your name on things. I have more confetti. I mean, I have so much. I have a ton of stuff. That's pretty.
It's a copper.
Boys, what are y'all doing?
Copper.
I have a ton of stuff. I have a ton of things I can use to design with. I have more stuff coming. This is something that I want to turn into a business venture. So,
basically is.
I mean, I've spent a lot to do this. This is just something that I've really taken to doing. I like being creative. This gives me the opportunity to do that. And because my back is bad, I can't go out and work your average job. Even though I would love to, my spine won't allow it. So, this is what I'm doing.
Anything like this was?
Yeah. This is what I'm doing for the time being. Make sure you get around that little thing.
I'll take like a...
But, I hope everybody has a great night.
You dropped a piece.
I put a piece of glitter in there. It was on the table. I just set it in there. No big deal.
Well, look at that dog tag.
I know. It's so pretty. I'm going to show you guys these. I'm going to switch this camera around. Let me take my gloves off. They're full of resin. I'm going to switch this around and show you guys these finished molds before I knock off.
Knock off.
There is the hearts, the bears. You see that white on that bear? That is so pretty. There's another blue dog tag. Don't mind my desk. It's got color. It's got glue. It's got resin.
It's got everything.
Here's the bulldog head. Here's the blue dog tag. There's the other bears. Here's her copper. Dog tag. And this is the copper resin. Like I said, we have all these mica powders. I have so many.
What is it called? The copper.
Yeah, that's the copper. We have so many. We have so much. So if there's anything you would like me to make for you, I do ship through Etsy. Orders over $35, I will ship. If you need party favors for a wedding, you need party favors for a party, you need favors for
anniversary.
Anniversary, Valentine's Day, bachelorette parties. I don't have any
Whoa, look, you made
male part molds, but I could come up with some really cute things.
You made a dog one in the middle.
I could actually make little, if you wanted to use them for bridesmaids, like, weddings, a bridal shower, whatever. I do have where's the gem one?
The gem what?
The gem mold. It looks like it looks like a big diamond, basically. And I could take those with glitter letters and put your bridesmaid's name on them. With whatever color you want, colors to match your wedding: white, blue, pink, purple, orange, teal, turquoise, you name it, I can do that. It's just the mold.
I know, I'm trying to find it.
It should be in the blue one down there.
It's not.
Let me see one of the little the jewelry boxes for now, because those could be little favor boxes too. I make these little jewelry boxes too. And these could actually be for little party favors. They come open. And they're super, super cute. It looks like a heart. I have a heart, I have a hexagon, and then we have a square one. And it does come open. Oh yeah, that's the diamond mold. It actually looks like a diamond when it's finished. So I can do these for like a bachelorette party, bridal shower. I can do these as little favors. You can fill these with little treats for your guests. I mean, they're just super, you know, durable. You don't have to worry about them. I can actually, if you'd want me to, I could line the inside with satin or with velvet or, you know, you tell me. These are actually, I think these are $10 because they do use a lot of resin. And like I said, if you want me to add, I can customize everything. I can add the name to it. I could add the, you know, the date of the wedding or, you know, birthday party, anniversary, anything. So, you know, if you're interested, look at my Etsy store. If I don't have something on there that is on this video, I will add it on there. You can just message me and ask me. Message me through Etsy and ask me, and I can probably come up with it. So, I mean, if there's something special you want, let me know. I also do the Kubotons. I say it. I say it backwards all the time. The Kubotons. I can do special little pink bears for your, you know, take your little bear, put it inside your little jewelry box, and there's your bride. You know, super cute stuff. But just let me know if there's anything interesting that you want, anything specific.
I don't know what to do with that.
The rest of that resin, are you done with it?
Yeah.
It's getting goopy.
You don't know what to do.
That's what happens when it starts getting warm. It actually starts getting goopy. And it actually starts getting very stringy. And you want to make sure that if you know, if you're pouring resin, you do not want to let it get to the stringy state because then it's just harder to pour when it's goopy like that.
Yeah, it's so sticky.
That's what I used to get
It's cute though. Look at that.
the tacky stuff out of
it's so sticky.
out of the molds.
Okay, bye. I'm going to wash my hands.
But I hope you guys had a great night. My daughter joined me for this vlog, so it's not a big deal. She likes to help me with the resin. She likes to be just as creative as me, so it comes in handy sometimes because sometimes my brain just doesn't work right. But I hope everybody has a good night, and I hope everybody keeps watching. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and you'll be notified when I upload a new video. Now, it'll probably be Tuesday when you're watching this video because it's late, and I've got to get my boys in bed. They have virtual school tomorrow, so I hope everybody has a great night. And like I said, if you want to, check out DsResinDesign. I will put the link in the description. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.